Welcome to this comprehensive guide on implementing asynchronous scene transitions in Unity 3D, a crucial technique for creating smooth and engaging player experiences. Asynchronous loading prevents game freezes and allows for dynamic loading screens, significantly enhancing user experience, especially for beginner Unity developers. This method improves user experience by eliminating freezes, enables custom loading screens with progress bars, and boosts performance on various devices. At the heart of asynchronous programming are threads, which allow multiple tasks to run concurrently without blocking the main application. The async and await keywords in C# simplify these operations. Async marks a method as asynchronous, while await pauses execution until a task completes. A task in C# represents an asynchronous operation, providing a structured way to manage and monitor its progress. Let's begin by setting up our Unity project. You can either create a new project or utilize an existing one for this tutorial. Next, create two simple scenes, Scene A and Scene B, adding a distinct element like a colored cube or text to each for easy identification. Ensure both scenes are added to the build settings via File, Build Settings, noting their index numbers, which are crucial for loading. Now, we'll create a new C# script named Async Scene Loader to manage our asynchronous transitions. Inside the script, we'll need using Unity Engine and using UnityEngine.scene_management for core Unity functionalities. We'll write the code step by step, starting with a public integer scene build index to specify the target scene in the inspector. The loadSceneAsync method will initiate the loading process by starting a coroutine. Our loadScene coroutine will use SceneManager.loadSceneAsync to begin loading the scene in the background. We monitor the loading progress using AsyncLoad.progress within a while loop, displaying it in the Unity console. Crucially, yield return null inside the loop prevents the game from freezing, allowing other operations to continue while loading. Now, let's enhance this with a basic loading screen and a progress bar to provide visual feedback to the player. We'll add public GameObject loading screen and public slider progress bar variables to our script. Inside loadScene coroutine, we activate the loading screen and set async load that allows scene activation equals false to control when the new scene becomes visible. The progress bar's value is updated using math. Clamp 01 to ensure it reaches 100% only when a scene is truly ready. Once progress reaches 90%, we can wait for user input, like a key press, before setting async load that allows scene activation equals true to transition. Briefly, error handling is vital. Consider checks for scenes not found or other loading issues to make your system robust. To integrate this, create a button in Scene A that will trigger the asynchronous loading of Scene B. Attach the Async Scene Loader script to a GameObject in Scene A. Then drag and drop the loading screen and progress bar UI elements into their respective fields in the inspector. Finally, connect the button's onClick event to the loadSceneAsync method of your Async Scene Loader script. In summary, using async for scene transitions in Unity provides a seamless, professional experience for players. Experiment with diverse loading screen designs and transition effects to further customize your game's feel. Remember to optimize scene assets like textures and models to reduce loading times, a key aspect of performance. For advanced asset management, explore asset bundles and the addressables package, which offer more efficient loading solutions. For further learning, consult Unity documentation, relevant blog posts, and community forums to deepen your understanding.